It's been a long road trip, like NBA-like road trip. What have you been doing in the hotel or just to kill some time away from home when you're not doing basketball stuff?
I'm mad that I didn't bring my game. I usually would be playing the game, with my friends from back home. But now I probably just talk to them on the phone. I talk to my parents a lot. I watch a lot of film. Coach Oates got our Just Play app where they kind of put everything on there, how we're scouting UNC. So I spent some time on there and watch UNC, and that's pretty much it. And resting. Yeah.
Well, Sweet 16 time, man. This is, I would imagine, if you grow up playing basketball, this is the dream, right?
Yeah, I think it's a dream for any kid, like you said, that wants to play college basketball at a high level. Like, this is where you want to be in March. I know last year when I was watching the tournament, like I couldn't stop thinking about, like, man, I want to play it. I want to play in a tournament. Like, I made the NIT back at Hofstra, but it just wasn't the tournament. It's just a different feeling when you hear playing in the Sweet 16 and stuff like that.
There are moments in the game where it feels like maybe everything's getting a little out of whack, and I think you're the calming force on the offensive side. I mean that as a compliment. Do you take that as a compliment? And do you see yourself having the ability to calm things down and get everybody back on the same page?
Yeah, I feel like that just comes with my role, being the oldest guy on the team, having the most experience, being in college for the longest. I think that's where I have to thrive at. We got a lot of young guys, and then just guys that are younger than me don't have as much experience as me. So that's kind of when I just pull everybody together, and just tell them, like, we're good, we're going to lock in, and everybody just stay poised.
People will say North Carolina, Alabama. If they're not Alabama people, and they'll go blue blood in Alabama. I know you guys in the schedule you played. That's not in your head, is it?
No, I don't look at it like that. We obviously know that they're a blue blood, but we're kind of just treating them like any other opponent. We're going to go out here. We're going to play them as hard as we can. We don't care about their history or none of that. We're just trying to win a game at the end of the day. So
when you look at their guards on tape, what do you see?
I see very skilled guards. R.J. Davis is super elite, prolific scorer. At all three levels. It's going to be a tough match for us, but I think we got what it takes, and we got the right scout to stop him.
Been on the road forever. What's this road trip been like? Just the time in a hotel.
It's been good. Getting a lot of sleep, a lot of rest, trying to get my legs back under me. But we've been staying at some nice hotels, getting good food. So and the company's been good, so I can't complain.
What do you do to kill a little time when you're on the road this much, other than the basketball prep?
My family has been at most of the games, so I'll go hang out with them, go get dinner. Other than that, we got a lot of shoot-arounds, a lot of film sessions, so kind of just locking in, watching film on my own, doing homework still. Just pretty much what I do back home in regards of like basketball and homework, and then like just seeing my family, stuff like that.
I feel like you're playing a position you really didn't imagine you'd be playing when you came here. Have you adjusted to that and give yourself a grade? Do you think you're doing pretty good playing a little out of position?
I feel like it depends game to game. There's some matchups that are a little tough for me. That's why we got Nick Pringle and other guys to come in and help me out. On a good night, I think I could compete with any big, whether that's the dude from Tolu from Mississippi State or Adu from Tennessee. It really depends on how well I think us as a team come together to guard.
Bacot is a guy that's been around a long, long time. When you look at his tape, what do you see?
He's physical, he's tough, he can get buckets at the rim. It's going to be a battle in there. I think we all got to come together as a team and try to stop their best players.
The Sweet 16 now, but you guys have been on the road forever.
Yeah.
Does it feel like an NBA road trip almost the way you would imagine that being?
Yeah, it feels like an NBA road trip, but it's been really fun. Hanging out with my teammates and just playing basketball is what I love to do, so it's been really fun.
So when you look at North Carolina, you told me you enjoy watching film. So give me a scouting report. What do you see when you look at the Tar Heels tape?
They're a very skilled team. They got a lot of guys that can score at all different levels. They got obviously a dominant big man in Bacot, and they play very fast. So we're going to have a task at hand, but I think we're ready for it. We've been preparing all week.
Your shot coming back a little bit right now. You getting hot at the right time, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I just whatever my teammate's going to do, I'm going to do, to be honest.
Really, just attention to detail. I think the team that's the most focused and
the most locked in and make the least amount of mistakes wins.
Your sister plays college basketball. Who's the best athlete in the family?
My little brother. He's in the 7th grade, and I know it sounds crazy, but he's the #1 7th grader in the country, and he's like 6'2" and play point guard, so he's the tallest player on the court and play point guard, and he's going to be really special.
You played in the quadruple overtime game against the Tide last year. What are your memories of that exhausting game?
Man, it was a lot of ball screens, and I mean, it was really a guard game. We should have kept all the bigs off the floor because our 2 guards combined for like 60-something shots, which is unheard of. And I mean, their guards shot the ball too. It was just a bunch of just fast-paced scoring.
Mondo, you see in March a lot of players that you might not expect come up in big moments. May in 2017. What does it say about Seth and Jalen Withers that they've taken advantage of their opportunities on the big offense this year?
They waited their turn, and I mean, they haven't cheated the process. In practice, they've been amazing, and I mean, once you practice well, you play well too. And I think they got their opportunity, especially in that first round and the second round too in Charlotte, and they showed up.
So when you look at Alabama on tape, what do you see with this basketball team?
They're a really good, talented team. They like to get out and run, like to find transition threes and live in the paint. So they do a good job of they have a lot of great actions from Mark Spears all the way to Nelson. So and a lot of talented players, and they do a good job of just playing a fast-paced game. Do a good job on the defensive end, kind of just speeding guys up, beating the gaps, kind of swiping. So I mean, they're a really talented basketball team.
When you talk about being back in the Sweet 16 for this program, it's such a rich history of being a blue blood. What does it mean getting this program back?
It means a lot, just because of how much success we know this program has had, and a lot of the years it's been playing basketball. But it just feels great, especially with this team. I don't think anyone knew the expectations going into the year. Definitely had a lot of doubts because it was a whole new team. It had a lot of transfers and freshmen, so no one really expected us to be this good. And so I think it's just a testament to our hard work and our pride in getting Carolina back on the map.
So this or that with Sam Walters. Let's go nerd clusters or Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, Sour Patch Kids for sure. I like the watermelon ones. If you've ever had those, they're really good.
Snickers or any other candy bar?
I like Three Musketeers, to be honest. I know it's kind of a crazy pick, but I like Three Musketeers.
Yeah, not a lot to that.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like them, to be honest. I don't know why.
A lot of air in there. Yeah. Hot dog or hamburgers?
Hamburgers. I'm not a big hot dog guy at all, to be honest.
You had a choice, big three-pointer or big dunk?
Probably big dunk because I don't get that as often as a big three-pointer, to be honest.
Sour Patch Kids or nerd clusters? Which one do you like?
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, nerd clusters.
Snickers or any other candy bar?
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat. Sam Walters likes Three Musketeer. That's nothing but air.
That's the worst candy.
That's the worst candy.
Yeah.
Hot dog or hamburger?
Hamburger.
A dunk or a three-pointer?
3-pointers worth more. So 3.